Hello, my friends. How are we doing today on this fantastic Friday? Let's start every day like we always do. Let's wish each other well. We wish you well, everyone. We wish you well, everyone, all through this crazy time. We wish you well, everyone. Big hug. All right. Here's my friend Weather Bear.
Hello, my friends. How are we doing today? So, what is the weather like? Is it snowy today? No, there's no snow. Is it rainy today? No, there's no rain. Is it windy today? Yeah, it's windy. Is it sunny today? Yes, it is sunny. So it is sunny and windy today. Well, my friends, I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.
Yes, it is pretty windy outside today. But the wind helps with our plants too. They help get that pollen going. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed little flecks of white. That's cottonwood pollen going around so that the cottonwood trees can grow. So today, my story is one of my favorite stories. This is called Skippyjon Jones, Lost in Spice. And our author is Judy Schachner. Do you remember what an author is? Right, they're the ones that writes the words. So our Skippyjon Jones, Lost in Spice, by Judy Schachner. So, do you know who Skippyjon Jones is? Yeah. He is a Siamese cat. Skippyjon Jones was nuts about Mars. You see him painting? Because it was the red planet. I love red, that's what I said, and I musty put some rusty in my big boy bed. So off he went to the kitchen where Mom and the girls were starting supper. We're making tuna poodle casserole, crooned his sister Jillybo Jones. No, tuna noodle casserole, corrected Mama. Poodle is a dog, and we don't eat dogs. Skippyjon Jones thinks he's a dog, says the Jezebel. Yeah, agreed Jujubee. He thinks he's a chihuahua because his ears are too big for his head, added Jezebel. You see his ears? Right. Skippyjon Jones got big ears compared to his family. That's enough, scolded Mama. Pinkie Pie's ears are just fine. But Pinkie Pie was oblivious to their chatter. Who do you think Pinkie Pie is? Right, Skippyjon Jones. That's his nickname for her. May I please borrow bottles of your red spice, Mama? He asked politely. Yes, you may, replied Mama, pleased with her boy's manners. But you better not be thinking of doing any sprinkling. Nuh-uh, said Skippy, blinking. Or tasting, or pasting, or wasting. If you know what's good for you, she added. Did you hear all those rhyming words? Right. Tasting, tasting and wasting. Well, Skippyjon Jones always knew what was good for him. What is he doing here? Yeah. And that was bouncing and pouncing and rocketing in the rusty red dust. Oh, I am Skippyjon Jones, and I'm in a big race to be the first dog to bounce into space. And then a bit of spice tickled his nose, and achoo! The kitty boy sneezed. Uh-oh. Holy hot tamales! Exclaimed Skippyjon Jones as he shot past his reflection. What's up with that doggy in the mirror? See, this is what he thinks he looks like. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "You are not a Siamese cat, dude. You are a wrecked red chihuahua." And quicker than you can say jumping jacks on Jupiter, the kitty boy found his mask and cape and mirror, a marble, and his sock monkey. I wonder what he's going to do with all that. He stuffed these and a few other things into his spacesuit while he sang in a muy soft voice. My name is Skippito Fresquito, and I think there's a Martian burritos. Some say the green creatures share all of my features. I hope it's not just the fabolitos. Back in the kitchen, the girls were being a big help to Mama Junebug Jones. I love noodles, declared Jillybo. Noodles are silly, says Jezebel. That's just because they're nude, said Jujubee. They're not nude, said Jillybo, giggling. They're naked. And she tossed one up where it stuck on the ceiling. Skippyjon Jones wasn't stuck at all. He was suited up and ready for liftoff. The astronaut Ito took one small step into his closet for chihuahuas. Where do you think he's going to go now? And one giant leap into the universe for the Los Chimichangos. He was well on his orbit when a comet converted into crazies cruised by. Who goes there? Hollered Skippito. Martian, came the answer. Martian who? Martian to your closet to get some frijoles, dude, said the voice. Poquito titito, exclaimed Skippito. Is that you, amigo? Know what the word amigo means? It means friend in Spanish. Sí, it is all of us, los chimichangos, said Poquito Tito, the smallest of the small ones. We are going to build a chili polvo pipeline from Mars to Earth, Papito. Not the chili power pipeline, declared Skippito. Exactamente, howled the doggies. ¿Por qué? asked Skippito. Because, amigo, began Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones. The chili powder on Mars is muy caliente, and it will keep us very, very warm in El Inferno. Then they zoomed. They zoomed up. They're going to make a pipeline of chili sauce from Mars to Earth. You see all of the dogs there? Yeah. The cuckoo comet and the kitty boy made it to Mars with a soft landing. Oh, sighed Don Diego. That felt marvelous. Then he turned to glance at Skippito. No
poco choco. But why is a suit de la nieve? Asked Don Diego. It's not a snowsuit. It kind of does look like a snowsuit. Declares Skippyjon. It is a spacesuit. Dude, you don't need a spacesuit up here, said Poquito Tito. You need a spice suit. Mars is covered in the chili powder, Chico. This made the perros go loco and the rojo singing. Did you hear that? All those, there's perros is a dog in Spanish. Loco, crazy. And rojo is red. So, let's see. What are they going? They're going to be singing. Let's see what they sing. Chili-roo, chili-ree, chili-rito. It's a wag of the tail for the Skippyjon. For there is nothing as nice as a rollin' hot spice in the light of the Martian monitos. So they were singing. They went crazy in the red singing. But a roll in the rojo should have been a no-no, because quicker than you can say monkeys making meatball, Skippyjon rolled and rolled and rolled the opposite direction from the pipe-like burritos. Uh-oh. What do you see there? Said the Skippyjon, panting. Oh, boys, you were right. This spicito is hot. The astronautito was so calor under his collar that he just had to take off his spacesuit. So the calor is hot in Espanol. Muchachos! He called out. There was no answer. Uh-oh. Skippyjon said to himself, I'm lost in spice. But the astronautito did not panic. He grabbed his binoculars and climbed up and on a roca. And that's when he saw it. Holy gringorias! Gold. Skippyjon. It's a Martianito. The Poquito pounced just a whisker away from the unearthly creature. What do you think he saw? Right, the Marchito looks like him. Dude, your ears are too big for your head. Your ears are too big for your head. Your head is too big for your body. Your head's too big for your body. You are not a Martian. You are not a Martian. No, I know I'm not a Martian, dude, says Skippyjon. I'm a Chihuahua, just like you. To prove his point, Skippyjon ran back to his spacesuit and pulled out the little rojo mirror he had packed. Look, said Skippyjon, holding up it so both their faces showed. We're twins! All right, they look very similar, but what's the difference? You're right, the Martian only has one eye. The Martian was so mesmerized that he could not take his uno ojo off himself. Do you know what uno ojo means? It means one eye. Skippyjon was so excited that he could not stop hopping and flapping his arms. Then all of a sudden, he remembered that he was lost. Hey, come on, un ojo, called the kitty boy. We've got to find mis amigos. Mis amigos means my friends. But un ojo said nada, means nothing. He simply sat and stared at his image in the mirror. Okie dokie ito, said Skippyjon, I'll go. But you have to keep your eye on my stuff, especially my sock monkey. Then he took off faster than a tiddlywink in a tornado. I wonder what's going to happen. He didn't have to go far, and less time than it takes to tickle a termite. Skippyjon found his chuckaritos cooped up inside a crater. Dudes! shouted Skippyjon. Dude, whispered Don Diego. You're just in tiempo. Time. In time for what? Skippyjon asked. Hombres de la muerte. said Porquito Tito with a chirrito. Not the man from Mars! Scared, declares Skippyjon. That's exact. Uh-oh, what do you think's gonna happen? The mere mention of Martians made the muchachos go mad. Knock, knock. Who's there? Vere Martians everywhere. Vere means green. Slurping sloppy ice green cones. Speeding in the spicy zones. Mossy Martians on the move. What do they think they have to prove? We did not come here for a fight. We want to build. We will not bite. And Skippyjon felt the fur on his back stand up. And the back of his neck stand up. Because the critters and the critters creature was about to have 5 crazy creatures for company. Do you know what 5 means? 5 means 5. Let's count them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4. It's about to... Holy hoop heads! Hollered Skippyjon. Here they come! Before Skippyjon could think what to do, the Vere visitors piled out their space buggy bearing all of Skippyjon's stuff. 2 were green and mossy, while the 3rd was green and bossy. The 4th was green and funky, and the 5th was green and, what do you think? Monkey! Yelled Skippyjon. That's my sock monkey! Ditto! Declared Skippyjon's one-eyed Martian twin emerging from the green group before him. There's number 5. One that looks like him. Without saying another palabra, Skippyjon picked up his monkey's paw and pulled. First Skippyjon yanked it this way. Then Uno Ojo yanked it that way. It's a taco monkito! Cheered the chimichangas. On the count of 3, the papitos planned to pull tambien. But as the doggies shouted, tambien means also. Shouted, Uno! 1. Martians hollered, Ojo! And uh-oh, Uno Ojo let a go-go, sending Kitty Boy flying. Uh-oh. Skippyjon and his sock mending hurtled head first back to earth through the closet door. Kaboom! He hollered, breaking the sound barrier and maybe his head. Skippyjon Jones! Exclaimed Mama, rushing to his room. What on earth are you doing? The kitty boy stood up and shook off a cloud of red spice. I didn't do anything on Earth, Mama, replied Skippyjon. I did everything on Mars. Oh, that's terrific, Major Tom, said Mama. Then she straightened up Kitty Boy's ears and said, you must be starving. Did he really go to Mars? Later that night, the kitty boy looked up at the starry sky. Mars, he muttered, beginning to bounce. Oh, I am Skippyjon Jones, and I like my red jammies, 'cause they're made from wool of green Martian lammies. Stop bouncing, Pinkie Pie, scolded Mama. I'm not pink, I'm red, said Skippy. It's over, Red Rover, said Mama. Just go to sleep. And that's exactly what he did. The end. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that story about Skippyjon Jones and getting lost in his spice. I hope you have a wonderful day.